Thank you, Chelsea, for going over percent and mathematics of growth. Percents are seen daily. I see it all the time with my phone with um, things at work because I have to do percentages all the time. Hi, my name is Heather, and I'd like to go over percentage increase and decrease and mathematics of growth. So when it comes to percentage increase and decrease, there is a formula that you can follow. And the formula is kind of similar for both. There's just a little bit tweaking. So showing in this picture is the increase percentage formula and also the decrease percentage formula. When it comes to increase, just remember that it's the new value minus the initial value and then multiply that by 100%. And also with the decrease, it's the initial value minus the new value times 100%. Let's take a deeper look into percentage increase. So the problem that I have here, your original price is $20 and the new price is $25. So in order to find the increase, remember you take the new price and then you subtract the original price. So 25 minus 20 is $5. So in order to find the increase, now you're going to take that increase, which is the $5, divide it by the original price, which is 20, and then multiply it by 100%. So 5 divided by 20 times 100% is going to equal 25%. When it comes to percentage decrease, it's pretty much the same. Again, like I said before, it's just a little tweaking. So the decrease is going to be the decrease divided by the old price times 100%. So you have 4 divided by 25 times 100%. Go ahead and make that 100 into a fraction, so it'll be 4 over 25 times 100 over 1. Well, 25 goes into 100 4 times. So you're going to have 4 times 4, which equals 16, and 1 times 1 equals 1. So 16 over 1 is going to be 16%. So your decrease is 16%. Again, percentages are seen everywhere, and now you just have a little bit more knowledge on how to find the increase and the decrease. Next, I'd like to go over mathematics of growth. For me, the best example is to use population growth. So what I've done here is I created a bar graph, and I used 3 different states, Arkansas, California, and Texas. Now, the populations that I used, I didn't go and research them or anything like that. They're just numbers that I decided to pick. And just to kind of go over or give you a little view of, how mathematics of growth works. So we're going to start with Arkansas. Now, if you see in the pink right here, that's your current population. So I put Arkansas as 1.8 million. Now, what I did for all 3 states is I just said that the population in each state grew by 1.2 million a year. Again, this is all just numbers that I picked. So what I'm going to do is I want to find out what the population is going to grow in 5 years. So with we're going to use Arkansas as the example. So the original population was 1.8, and then you're going to multiply that by 1.2. But since we're looking for 5 years from now, we know 1.2 million is a year. You're going to have an equation that looks like this: 1.8 times 1.2 to the 5th power, because we're looking for 5 years. So when you multiply 1.8 times 1.2 to the 5th power, you come up with 4.5. And I just decided that it was going to be easier to read if we rounded to the nearest 10th instead of, 4.568. I don't really know what the number was anymore. So that's just looking for 5 years. You can do this for 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. It's just a little equation that helps you kind of figure it out as an estimation. It's approximate. So now next we're going to look at Arkansas 10 years from now. So the equation is going to look similar, but instead of a 5 in the power, you're going to have 10. So 1.8 times 1.2 is going to be to the 10th power will give you 11.1. Again, you can use this when it comes to population growth. You can also use it with inflation when it comes to buying, vehicles or anything like that. because we know everything goes up every year, so it's not going to be the same. But this can give you an approximate of what it's going to be. So I hope that I was able to continue your education on percentage increase and decrease, and also a little bit more on mathematics of growth. Thank you.